Okay, so our 3 by 3. So I got started by taking equation 1 and 2, adding them together. Now, what I accomplished is I have an equation over here with 2 variables. So that alone doesn't do me any good. So what I do next is go back to the original 3, pick a different combination of 2, and get rid of z's again. I've got to get rid of the same variable. So pair up either 1 and 3 or 2 and 3 to get rid of z again. Do you see one combination that looks easier maybe? I would say 1 and 3 also. Because if I want to pair up 1 and 3 and get rid of z's, what would I need to do? Multiply the bottom one by 2. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to bring 1 down unchanged. X plus 3y plus 2z. You can see why I put lines through my z's, because my 2's look like z's, equals negative 13. Okay, this one is going to be multiplied by 2, and I'm going to bring it down. 14x minus 8y minus 2z. Don't forget to multiply the constant over on the right, 58. Okay, now we add those together. 15x minus 5y, z's drop out, equals positive 45. Okay, all right, so step 1, pair up 2 equations, get rid of a variable. Pair up 2 different equations, get rid of the same variable. And the reason I got rid of the same variable is now I have a 2 by 2 system that I can work with. And this becomes a problem that we're used to. And then I can get rid of one more variable and solve for one. And look, this worked out so nicely for us. Don't expect this to always happen, but I don't have to change these at all. I can just add them, and the y's will cancel. Okay, so I'm going to take this one and add it to the first one. Okay, that's 21x. Y's cancel. Equals 21. Divided by 21, what is x? 1. Okay, so I found x. Now I've got to find another variable. Which one can I find next? Only y can be found next. And how I'm going to do that is use one of these 2 equations. Plug my x in, find y. I'm going to use that top one, I think. Then once I have y, we'll go back to the original 3, plug x and y in to find z. Okay? Alright, so taking this top equation, I have 6 times x plus 5y equals negative 24. 6 plus 5y equals negative 24. Subtract 6. 5y is negative 30. Divide by 5. Y is negative 6. Okay, so I know x, I know y. Go back to the original 3. Pick any one that you like. I think I'll go with that top one. Plug x and y in and we'll be able to find z. So I have 1 plus 3y plus 2z equals negative 13. 1 minus 18 plus 2z, negative 13. That's negative 17. If I add 17, I get 4. Divide by 2, z is 2. Okay. Now, my answer will be the ordered triple, x, y, z. Okay. Absorb all that. See what questions you have. They're kind of messy. I don't really have an organized way to do it. I should work on that because sometimes I kind of hop around, which is not good. Who has a question? So it doesn't involve anything hard. It's all substitution and elimination. It's just little ticky numbers that you have to be super careful with.
So is it always meant to be X, Y, and Z?
I mean, if they threw an R, S, and a T in there, I'd probably change it to X, Y, and Z. Generally, that's what you'll see is X, Y, and Z. A, B, and C, occasionally I'll see, but you can always change them to X, Y, Z if you want to. All right. You want to do another one? Yes. Let's do another one. All right, let's do number 2. Let's do one more together. We'll do one individually, okay, or in pairs. Because really and truly, you need someone to work on this the same way you're working on it so that you can kind of catch each other's mistakes. Okay, glance over these. Keep in mind that we're going to have to go back and eliminate the same variable twice. So just take a look and we'll just take a vote and see if we think we should eliminate X, Y, or Z. I have my vote ready. Okay, who thinks we should eliminate X? Who thinks we should eliminate Y? Z. Okay, I'm in the X and that was the majority. Why? Because this coefficient of 1 is going to make it easy to get rid of the 4 and the 3. And the fact that it's negative is an added bonus there. Okay, so, but if you're just, by golly, I want to get rid of Y, you go for it. We should all end up with the same answer. Okay, so I'm going to pair 1 and 3 together. And I'm getting rid of X's, so what do I need to do to the bottom equation? Multiply it by 4. Is that what you said? Okay. I'm not changing the first one at all. But the second one I'm going to do times 4.
Why do we do 4?
Because if I want to get rid of x's, this is a 4x and this is a negative 1x. If I can make that a negative 4x, those will cancel. Okay? You know, but ask all the questions you have. Ooh, it's 27 times 4. 108. Okay, so once I do that, I'm going to add them. As planned, the x's are gone. This is 27y. This is 53z. And this is 105. Okay, so next I go back to the original 3, get a different combination, but I have to get rid of x again. So that means either pair 1 and 2 or 2 and 3. 2 and 3 is the clear winner to me because I can make this be a negative 3x and then it cancels with the 3x. Okay, so my second set of equations, I'm not changing equation 2. I am multiplying the second one times 3. Negative 3x plus 21y plus 33z equals 27 times 3 is 81. Add them up. Okay, x's cancel. 17y. What's that? 28z. And 50. Okay, we didn't get so lucky this time because now we have to combine these two and get rid of either y or z, I don't really see anything easy to do except multiply one of the equations by the other coefficient. So let's say I'm going to get rid of y's. I'm just going to multiply this equation by 17 and this one by negative 27. Do y'all see what I'm doing? Max? Nope. 28 times 2, but that wouldn't give me 53. Is that what you were thinking? Okay. Do y'all see anything else smaller that I can create? Okay, what was your question, Tyler? Okay, so good. Why did I say negative 27 here? Because remember, I want one to be positive and one to be negative. So if they're both positive already, I'm going to make one of them negative by multiplying by a negative. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to multiply this one by 17. Definitely not some mental math for me here. Okay, 27 times 17. Can anybody do that in their head? I mean, you know, there are some people who can do that. I am not one of them. One. Some crazy numbers. Okay. This one is going to be multiplied by negative 27. Negative 459. What now? Are you okay? Yeah, correct me though if I make a mistake, please. Any questions? All right, add them up. As planned, the y's drop out. 901 minus 756 is 145z. Ooh, I hope I get a friendly number here. 435 divide. Phew. Anybody else get Z is 3? Okay. Alright, so once I get one variable, then you backtrack. And you either plug it into these with the big coefficients, or these two equations before we multiplied them. Can't go back to the original because I only know one variable. I'm just going to use this 17y1 over here. So I'm going to say 17y plus 28z, but z is 3, equals 50. All right, well, 28 times 3 is 84. Subtract 84. Divide by 17, and I got a negative 2 for y. Then we take the z and the y, go back to one of the originals. You pick which one, and we'll be able, I'm going to go over here to the left. I guess I'll just use that top one. You can use any of them. Okay, our answer, which is an order triple, is negative 7 negative 2, 3. Fun?
Yep.
Like a puzzle, kind of, isn't it? Okay. That's as hard as they get, too. Yes. Uh-oh. So you got a 38, 32 there? What did I do wrong? 9 times 3 is 27. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yes. Thank you so much. 29. And then, let's fix this. $32, 8. Perfect. I don't know what y'all are talking about. I got an 8 too. Okay. Question. Whew. Alrighty. Let's see. I'm going to give you one to do on your own. None of these seem any harder or easier than the other. Actually, 5 is a little bit interesting. Look at 5 and tell me what's different about 5. Each equation's missing something. Do we want to try that one? We're like, no. Okay, well, maybe we'll just make that one a homework or something. Let's do 3 for now. All right, y'all do 3. Please work with someone else. Okay, you don't have to. But if you do work with someone else, do it the same way so that you can kind of check each other and find mistakes if you make them. That's our answer. Okay. Go over to 6. Okay, Misha actually went to high school with a Misha. Misha and Ben's combined SAT score was 2290. Ben and Ashley's combined score was 2530. Misha and Ashley's combined score was 2660. Find each student's individual SAT score. What do our variables need to represent? Each person's score. Okay, so X, we'll go with Misha. Y, we'll go with Ben's. And Z will be Ashley's. Okay, so let's set up some equations here. Misha and Ben's combined score was 2290. X plus Y is 2290. Ben and Ashley's combined score, so that's Y plus Z, was 2530. Misha and Ashley's, so X plus Z, was 2660. Okay, any suggestions? What if I just combine 2 and get rid of one variable? So like pick any 2, because they all have one thing in common with another equation. Why don't we just take the top 2? And let's say I want to cancel Y, because that's what they have in common, right? So I'm going to multiply this top one by negative 1. Okay, that's going to give me negative X minus Y equals negative 2290. I'm just going to carry over the second one. Okay, let's add them up. Okay, Okay, x doesn't cancel with anything. The y's cancel. And you know what, guys? Your calculator works a lot better if you turn it on. I'm just punching away over here, and I'll look over, and it's not even on. Okay, now go back and look at the original equations. What do you think I should do? What?
Add that equation to the third equation.
Yeah, look at these two. They're already set up with the same two variables. So let's just combine this one with the third one. This is going to be nice and easy. X's cancel. 2z is 2300. No, 2500. Yeah, 25. Divide by 2. 1250. Okay, so we know Ashley's score, 1250. Oh, man. I'm on a roll. Good thing I'm not taking a test. Okay, let's fix that. 2660. 2660 plus 240. I don't trust myself now. 2900. Her score just got better. 1450. I would take that, wouldn't y'all?
Yeah, is that good?
Yeah. 1600 is the highest. Okay, so now that I know Ashley's score, where should I go? To college. Good one, Tyler. Good one. What should I do with this answer? Look, go back up here and find either equation that has a z in it. Plug it in and you'll find x here and y here. You'll find both of your answers. So I'm going to go to y plus z is 2530. And that means that y is 1080. Oh, Ben. Coming up short, Ben. Okay, then I'm going to go to the bottom equation. X plus z is 2660. And X, which is Misha's score, is 1210. So we have Misha's score, Ben's score, Ashley's score. That was easier, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's see. I think... to make your homework a quiz. How's that sound? Your homework is not homework over this, your homework is the quiz.
What?
Yeah. So it is a take-home quiz that you also have 30 minutes to work on now. Deal? Absolutely.
Can you pop up?
Never learned, did they?